I fished the Shoalhaven most of my life. I went to school here and grew up in the area. In the 60s, I think the river wasn't in good shape. There was a lot of cattle feeding on the edges of the river, which disrupted the vegetation and caused a lot of siltation. There was a lot of waste fibre coming from the paper mill. There'd be quite a lot of effluent around, and there was a lot of introduced species along the river, so it was fairly well cleared. But I don't think anyone really knew what was going into the river and the effect.
The changes that I've seen are more people on the river. It's just through an increase in population. The impact of usage of the river is putting a greater pressure on the banks of the Shoalhaven River through wave action. Wave action attacks the bottom of the steep sandy banks that are found in the upper reaches of the Shoalhaven River, causing those banks to collapse.
So over the 25 years since Riverwatch first became established, the main thing that you really notice is the difference in the bank condition. We got together and decided we'd try some planting of mangroves as well, because it was a big mud flat there. Charlie Weir saw that and saw the potential, and he really got involved, and he took that on as that was his life passion then, of starting to plant mangroves and look after riverbanks and starting to get all the farmers involved, and that's really where it all started from.
Me and my brother have been farming for 47 years on the Shoalhaven-Crookhaven estuary. Urbanisation, housing developments, non-sewered areas, impacts of cattle. This is our main challenges. The work of Riverwatch has helped our business by giving us water quality. They've been planting mangroves, helping with the fencing. We've had a good relationship with the dairy farmers. We've had workshops so they understand how they have an impact on the river, because it's all about tourism, it's all about fishing, swimming, it's all about money coming to this area.
I think Riverwatch are doing a great job. They've done a great job in the past with down the river here with the mangrove replantings and the bank stabilisation works. Over the last 10 years, constantly we've worked with Riverwatch funding studies and looking at what the actual problem is and what the solutions are, and then implementing those. And now Riverwatch has had a bit of a revamp now, and there's a lot more really interested people and a huge workforce of really productive people, and they do a great job with the sand sausage and replantings and engagement up the river.
The last 25 years, Riverwatch has achieved a lot of practical outcomes, including 10 kilometres fencing, the planting of over 100,000 mangrove trees, planting of another 25,000 casuarina trees. But also, Riverwatch has achieved an increase in public awareness. We've provided the funding to undertake a substantial wave action report, as well as other reports. Riverwatch has a role in the future of the Shoalhaven River by educating people as to the impacts that different uses have on this river.
I've taken things out of the river and I've used the river, and I want to give something back to the river. And I want to get those sort of ethics down to my children and my grandchildren.